Good morning, Axial scale builders around the world. It's your boy Josh, aka Coleman, and you are now watching ScaleWars, Axial's official Battle of the Builders. What's going down, everybody? I hope you're having a good start to your morning. I am extremely tired right now. It is super early. The sun is not even close to coming up yet, but we have a day to get started. So let's start it with some ScaleWars. We've got an awesome episode planned out. It's all about hard bodies today, you guys. You know I love my hard body builds. So that being said, if you guys want to get involved, you want to see your builds here on Extreme Scale Performance, go ahead and go to www.extremescaleperformance.com or just click the link down in the description. Go to the ScaleWars tab. Everything you need to know is right there. All the rules, the regulations, the scoreboard, the submission form, everything is right there. So go ahead, sign up, get your builds entered, but make sure that you follow the rules. Make sure you submit the right pictures. In today's episode, you're going to see a little bit of that transition. We actually have one of the entries today is from way back before I changed all the entry form and everything. So it's going to be a little off today, but that's okay. I looked over a few entries when I first got this going because I got flooded with so many. So I'm going back trying to find ones that I had missed, and this is one today. So anyways, that being said, let's go ahead and get into this episode. I'll see you guys over on the battleground. All right, everybody, welcome back. All right, everybody, welcome to the battleground. It's about to go down, but before we get into... All right, everybody, welcome to the battleground. It's about to go down, but before we get into it, I just want to give everybody a brief reminder that we do have official ScaleWars t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs, along with the official Extreme Scale Performance. Matter of fact, there's a variety of Extreme Scale Performance t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs, all available over at the extremescaleperformance.com website. Just slide over to the store tab. Everything you need is right there. It's going to take you over to a Teespring account, and all that stuff is that's all supporting Extreme Scale Performance. And a portion of the proceeds does go to charities. So I just want to point that out. A little bit of, you're doing a good thing. You're going to look good doing a good thing. Anyways, that being said, let's get into this. First up, we have this gentleman named Marici Centena. I'm thinking Centenach. It's Marici, S-E-N-T-E-N-A-C-H. Centenach. I am horrible. So anyways, Marici is from Sort, Catalunya, Spain, and I probably didn't even pronounce that right, but he's from Spain. He is 16 years of age, and it looks like he's been subscribed to ESP for 2 years. So what's up, man? Thank you very much for that long-term subscription. I do appreciate that, sir. That means since he is 14 years old, he's been watching this. That is awesome. So what year did he start building RCs? Well, he started building RCs in 2012, and this project that we are looking at right here, this one, he calls it the Axial Defender. Now, the complete paint and parts list goes a little something like this. Parts for the bodywork is sheets of styrene, wood, Axial spare plastic parts, steering wheel light protectors. That's all Axial stuff. He says Absma steel hammer, 1.9 tires with complete parts and paint list. I totally just started reading that again. Absma steel hammer, 1.9 tires with Absma 1.9 classic Defender black wheels, Axial dingo body, spare tire carrier, aluminum angle profile, aluminum 5mm rod, aluminum brazing kit including flux and brazing wire, aluminum sheet sticking 12-volt LED strip. Oh, sticky 12-volt LED strip. An old toy driver and scale accessories taken from Playmobil toys I had laying around. Okay, okay, that works. So paint, black and green spray cans, and red, yellow, black, gray cans for brush painting the smallest details, he says. Okay, all right, that works. Now, SCX-10 platform modifications, he says, are something like this. Slipper clutch eliminator kit from GPM Racing. LRP special 355 tooth rebuildable, or 55 turn rebuildable motor. Okay, I've never heard of that. LRP special 3? That's new to me. So 55 turn rebuildable motor. Boom Racing transmission, steel gears, custom aluminum upper links, Boom Racing aluminum Recon G6 certified transmission case. Boom Racing aluminum C-hubs, high-tech waterproof servo, homemade servo winch, plus servo winch mount, custom plastic inner mud fenders, relocated aluminum battery plate, and custom electronics plastic tray. The build classification is a trail truck, and on a scale of 1 to 10, he's going to rate this an 8. So, and this is before I was giving people the option to give a shout out, so no shout outs on this one. But we're going to go ahead and give a shout out to Marici. He's only 16 years old, and he's putting in custom work, doing hand-built stuff. I can totally respect that. That's awesome. So, all right, that being said, I hope you guys got a good look at this. Let's go ahead and kind of dig into it. I'm going to take a drink of this coffee, though. Hold on. All right, so zoom in a little bit. Let's get some first impressions here. What are you guys thinking on this? How is this sitting? What's the first word that comes to your mind? In the comment section, say build one. First word. Go ahead and put it there. Build one. What is your first word? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to. I want to try some new stuff with the comments, man. I want to try to be a little more interactive. You guys give me some ideas. Definitely give me some ideas. But all right. So my first impression is I'm impressed. I am impressed because A, he's only 16 years old. Now, had I not known he was 16 years old, I would still be pretty impressed. I would say the body work isn't the best. It's not like, you know, it's not going to fool me. Like, I'm not going to think that was manufactured in a big facility somewhere. But it's impressive. It's not bad at all. It's definitely not bad at all. I think that the proportions are great. I think that, except for that gas tank, that little gas can hanging off the side, is definitely not the right size. But everything else is looking really good for the most part. I'm trying to find something negative here. First negative I see is going to be that blue servo underneath. Maybe spray paint that bad boy or do something, you know, plastic dip it to make it black. I don't know. Something to hide that blue. Now, at this time, you know, it's been a while since you submitted this. You might not even have this truck. Maybe it's been rebuilt a couple of times since then. But that's what I would do. Let's see. He says he's got a servo winch, so I was going to say maybe add a winch, but you don't need one if you got a servo winch under there. Maybe we'll see it in other pictures or something. I like the snorkel. Looks awesome. I like the way you molded it in the light bar there, and you got the rail going around it to protect it. I like that. What am I? Oh, okay, there we go. Definitely need some scale hubs. Some scale hubs would bring this thing to life. Definitely. What else? It's looking pretty good, man. It's looking pretty good. That front grill, you know, maybe do a little work on that grill, make it a little more convincing. You know, it's definitely looking like not as convincing as it could be, because I don't see how air could go through that. And the whole point of the grill is to allow airflow. So maybe do something to make it look like air can flow through there. But yeah, let's go on to some new pictures. Let's keep this going here. I gotta remember my controls. There we go. Here is some of the build process. It looks like. What's that say? The RC. Oh, the RC boy. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that you utilized the Axial parts bucket, or the parts tree light buckets. Definitely a smooth move. Let's keep it going here. Looks like your homemade light bar getting built there. I like it. A little interior action. That's two-dimensional. You know, a little bit of 3D, but it's basically two-dimensional. There's no floorboard or anything. Would have been nice to see a... Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to yawn there. I'm super tired right now still. But, you know, it would have been nice to see a three-dimensional floorboard where a guy could get his feet all the way down. Yeah, I always appreciate it when people go out of their way to do that. Not a fan of the hot glue. I have learned the hard way that you can't really... I mean, you can use hot glue, but it's not the best option. Looks like you might have some wiring issues here, too. Maybe get that sorted there. But the hot glue, you know, I know it's really handy and it's useful, but I gotta just come out and say I don't recommend using hot glue, especially if you live in an environment that, even if it only gets hot for a couple of days, you take your truck out and you go to wheel and you've been working on it, it's been great all year, and then one day it gets 100 degrees or something like that, 100 something degrees, and your whole truck starts melting on you. It is not fun. Trust me, I found out the hard way. I love that steering wheel, the Axial steering wheel. It's awesome. But I will say this, for a two-dimensional interior, not too bad, man. Not too bad at all. You know, it's homemade. You did a pretty good job. It's got enough going on to get the point across. There we go. See? There we go with the dude in it. You know, from the outside. That doesn't look too bad. But then again, you can also see what I was saying about with the hot glue. The hot glue just stands out like a sore thumb. And I learned that the hard way, man. I've been through that road, trust me. Looking pretty good. This looks like the start of the bed. Looks like he's still mocking it up, trying to figure out where he's going to put everything. You can see it's not lined up perfect yet, but I'm assuming it's probably going to get better. I love that you did this. Let's keep it moving. Got the spare tire mount in the back. I like that. Rocking the Maxxis tires on some Walker Evans. Looks like you can see some of the homemade action going on here. Just using whatever you got laying around. I really dig that. I'm a big fan of that. Just make it work, you know. That's what it's all about. Here we go. Looking a lot better here. You got it actually molded around the tire. I like that. I like that a lot. That looks really good. The Defender, handmade lettering, it looks like. That's awesome. Everything's handmade back here. I really like it. Good job, man. Awesome. Straight on from the back. I like the light under there. I mean, here's like, this is painted up, obviously, but I don't know about the 9-volt action, but I like it. I think it's cool. I think it looks good. I like the bracketry or the mount system you got going on here. Just needs more detail, you know. We'll see if it gets there by the time it's done. There we go. There's the detail I was looking for. Got the Land Rover sticker on there, or you know, decal, whatever you want to call it, emblem. Got the right lights going on. Got his plates back there. That's looking way better. A little flex action going on there. Looks like it tucks nicely. Very nice. Ooh, that's a nice shot. That looks like a fun place to go crawl too. Down by the river, flexing out. That looks good, man. Honestly, that looks really good. I don't think there's anything I'm forgetting here. I think it just looks good. I just wish that we had more pictures, you know. Oh, that is a good shot right there. That is a real nice shot. Looks like it's been driven too, because I ain't seen the lights back here. That's nice. I think you did good, man. You're only 16. You're knocking out trucks like this. I think that is killer. We don't have any photos of him, so we won't know what he looks like. I see Axial under here. I see ATTs. It's cool, man. I love seeing homemade stuff. That's what really gets me. You know, you just can't beat homemade stuff. It may not be as good as a store-bought item. You know, a store-bought item might be perfect, but it doesn't have the same character. It doesn't have the same soul, the same life to it. I don't know. There's just something special about it. So Anyways, you guys know what to do. Jump in the comments. Give this young man some feedback. Give him some tips, some tricks. Let him know what you like, what you don't like. But you know the rules. Keep it PC, man. We're not trying to offend nobody here. Just you know, tell him, if you can't find a nice way to tell him what you don't like or how to improve something, then maybe you shouldn't be saying it. So that being said, you guys, let's go on to the next build. I personally, you know, Marici, I don't know how to say your name, man. Correct me if you watch this, bro. I hope you do. But I think you're killing it. I love to see these type of builds. Please keep entering, you know, as this evolves, or if you build more, if you do more handmade stuff, please keep entering. I love to see handmade stuff. That being said, you guys, if you want to see his score, you want to see what he got, woo! As I choke over here, head over to www.extremescaleperformance.com, slide on over to ScaleWars tab, and everything you need to know to enter your build is right there, along with the scoreboard, so you can keep track of everybody that has entered and see who's getting what. So that's it, man. Let's slide on to the next entry, see what we're working with here. Alright, whoa, what is this now? See, this is an issue. See how small this picture is? That's just too small there. That must have slipped by me somehow. I didn't catch that. But we're gonna make it work. So it's your lucky day. This build right here belongs to a gentleman named PEDAR STALEY. STALEY. S-T-A-L-E-Y. It's one of them days I can't pronounce nothing. I can kind of make this out. Hopefully you guys can. We're going to try to buzz through this one. Hopefully the rest of his pictures aren't this small. But this gentleman is, oh, let's see. He is from Chesapeake, Virginia, here in the United States. He is 47 years of age. It looks like he's been subscribed to ESB for 2 years. Another 2-year subscriber. Thank you very much, sir. I do appreciate that. Long-term subscription stuff. It's just awesome. So, that being said, let's see here. He started building RCs in 2003, so he's got some years under his belt now. This project name, he calls it the FJ, and the detailed parts and paint list, I can't talk, goes something like this: New Bright FJ hard body, Robinson Racing gears, Hot Racing lockers front and rear, light kit front and rear, ESS1 and sound kit, 35 turn motor, 2.2 metal wheels, SSD axles front and rear, 1.9 Voodoo KLR tires, Hot Racing hardened steel drive shafts, rock armor bumpers, let's see, metal rock sliders, Hot Racing Panhard steering, 35 turn motor, he said that already, and you put that in there twice, and custom fenders. Let's see, what else do you put in here? Gas can mounted to the rear, metal luggage rack with light bar. This build classification is a trail truck, and on a scale of 1 to 10, he rates this a 6. Now, as far as who he would like to give a shout out to, let's see, did he put anybody on here? Oh yeah, he did. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to fix it so I can see everything. Alright, so he would like to give a shout out to RC Sparks for inspirations, CCXRC, Tony CC, CECE, and Nathan Welch. So shout out to all y'all. And that being said, let's go ahead and get into this build real quick. I'm not gonna lie, it bugs me that this picture is so small. Now I'm not trying to give you too hard of a time here, but I want to touch on that base, just so people remember. Take your time, take good pictures. This build's a little bit older, so I'm not gonna beat him up too much, but the bigger the picture, the higher the megapixel, all that stuff, the bigger it will be on this video. So first impression on this, looking pretty good, man. Looking beefcake, a little oversized on the tires, but it's looking beefcake, man. This thing is it's pretty cool looking. I like these FJs. I gotta say, I'm a Jeep guy, but the FJ, it holds its own. It holds its own. It's like a big brick. Look at this monster. Now, let's talk details here. This guy's been paying attention. He's done a lot of little things I'm noticing here that is going to earn him some bonus points. Now, his proportions, in my opinion, might be off a little bit. Excuse me. Now, his proportions might be off a little bit. I don't know. I think that, you know, he's going for a bigger look though, so maybe that's why. But he is killing it on some of the details here. Notice the antenna, whoop, all the way up here. Notice that I can't move the thing around on the screen right now, but notice the antenna up here, looking good. Love the antenna. Rock sliders looking good. Notice the inside wheel wells here. Yeah, the wheel wells looking good. Inner fenders. Notice he has scale hubs, front and rear, and they're appropriate. Locking hubs up front, just permanently lock axles in the back. Like, you know, obviously it's are permanently locked. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm. There's no locking hubs, but the locking hubs are up front like they're supposed to be. Like that's proper. What else am I seeing here? He's got his mirrors on here. I see the exhaust coming out the side, but I think that's something that comes with this body. All in all, this thing is looking pretty good, man. You definitely put in the work here. And sorry guys, I got all kinds of stuff blowing up on the side of the screen there. Alright, so roof rack actions looking pretty good. Not a fan of the white zip ties though. I think black zip ties would have been a better choice there. I like that the back window's half down. Like that the dog has a bone in his mouth. That's cool. RC Rock Armor, Robinson Racing. I like it, man. You got the poison spider stuff going on the hood. It's beast. It's beast. Looks like you rolled it once or twice. You're missing a cover off one of your lights up top there. It just means it's being drove. I don't have nothing against that. I actually kind of like that. Gives it character. There we go. Here's a good shot. I like it. Look at that. CB. Coke on the dash. Or Pepsi. Sorry. It's looking proper, man. Looking proper. Got some real interior action going on here. From the front. Oh, no. No. He's got body pins of some kind. I'm not sure what's going on there. Get rid of them body pins and you'll be killing it, man. Them body pins are definitely hurting your score there. I'm not a fan of the body pins, but everything else is looking good. Look at that. Rock 60. What is that? Steering stabilizer, I'm guessing. D-ring shackles hanging. I like it. I don't see a winch. Look at the wiring job. Good job on the wiring. All right. You guys see this? That is loom. I love seeing wire loom. Way better than seeing just wires running everywhere. Well done. I like that. I definitely like that. Axles are looking pretty good. I don't know about the anodized colored stuff going on there. The orange and the green's a little much. I see you got the disc brakes all the way around. That's nice. I like it. I like it. Drive shaft's looking good. Everything's looking good, man. Altogether, this is a really solid build. Yeah, see that? Loom looks awesome under there. Way better than seeing a bunch of wires. Looking good overhead. See what's going on with everything here. I like it. And there he is. There he is. So basically, you guys, oh, hold on here. I'm trying to fix this other thing here. I want to make sure I say his name right. PEDAR. Peter. I'm thinking it's Peter with the D. I think it's just a cool way of spelling Peter, but I could be wrong. It's PEDAR. If you guys let me know, Peter, you let me know, and I'm sorry, dude, you're probably laughing at me right now because I don't know how to say your name right, but thank you very much, sir. I do appreciate you entering, and I'm not going to lie, you kind of look familiar. Maybe we're friends on Facebook, or maybe you've been to Axial Fest or something. You and your truck kind of look familiar, so Let me know if we've met before. I'm just kind of curious if I've actually seen this truck in person. But anyways, you don't see too many FJs, so it's really cool that you entered this. I really like it. The only thing that I would say is maybe go with a smaller wheel and tire combination. You know, it's a matter of preference and taste. I understand that. But I would say, personally, it would look really killer with a smaller set of 1.9s on there. Maybe even 1.55s, tucked a little bit more in the fenders. And also get rid of those body pins, those hood pins. And you're doing good, man. There's not much else I would say to do after that. So, well done, sir. Well done. That being said, you guys know what to do. Jump in the comments. Give him some feedback. What are your thoughts on this build? What are your thoughts on what he did here? Personally, I like it. Oh, another thing I would say to do is get a matching spare up there. It's cool to have a spare, but it's even cooler to have a matching spare. So definitely try to go matching spare on that. And yeah, that's it. All right, so let's go on to our next contestant. Thank you very much. I appreciate you entering. You guys know what to do. If you want to submit your builds, head over to www.extremescaleperformance.com, slide on over to the ScaleWars tab, and get it done. So, all right, on to the next entry. All right, you guys, we have got our final entry of the day right here. This is a sick-looking rig. Little low on the photo quality, but still looking sick. And I will go ahead and clarify right now, because he's probably wondering if he's watching this. Tommy has resubmitted already, so he will be on the show again here sometime in the future, and we'll be able to see if he has stepped his game up or not. Should be interesting to see, because he resubmitted his build, or submitted for a second time, before I got a chance to take a look at his and judge it. So yeah, maybe we'll get him on a third time too, who knows. That being said, let's go ahead and dive into this. This cool looking green machine here, this is from a gentleman named Tommy Martin, and Tommy is from Alabama here in the United States, Anniston, Alabama. He is 48 years of age. He has been subscribed to ESP for 3 weeks at the time of submitting this, which was quite a while ago. So we'll say, you know, a couple of months now probably. And as far as what year he started building RCs, he started building in 2011. This project that we're looking at in front of us, this one he calls Gremlin. It's a 1974 AMC Gremlin on Axial SEX10. And the detail part and paint list goes something like this. Axial SEX10 chassis, stock axles and gears, homemade links, China front link, he says, China C-hub and knock, he says. I think he meant lockouts, and then, or knuckles. And then SEX10 trans, hot racing metal gears, Red Cat 19 turn motor, Hobby Wing 1060 ESC, stock drive shaft, China light kit and headlights, brake and turn signal, 1.55 mud thrasher tires on 1.9 RC four-wheel drive wheels, wish ring roof rack with light, 3D toolbox, 3D high left firewood, high lift. Okay, he wrote high left. I was wondering what that was. So high lift, firewood, with a matching spare. So he's got a matching spare, custom cargo net, and interior is in the works. So I'm assuming he does not have any sort of interior in this one. That being said, I want to just go ahead and point some out real quick, you guys. When you do your parts list, just for future reference, if you have things from somewhere, just say the brand. I'm after the brand of what they are. Saying things such as China Light Kit is not that specific. It's a little vague, so I would like to get the actual brand of whatever it is that you're after. That way people can look it up themselves. So anyways, moving on here. He says the build classification for this one obviously is a trail truck, more of a trail car maybe. I'm loving the look of this thing. And on a scale of 1 to 10, he's rating it, at this point, he's rating it a 6. Now, as far as who he would like to give a shout out to, he said he'd like to give a shout out to the Georgia Rock Zombie, Alabama Crawler, and to all of the RC custom builders. So Awesome, awesome, awesome. So thank you very much, Tommy, for submitting. Let's go ahead, everybody, just kind of take a moment, give some feedback on this build. What do you think of this? Have you seen one of these before? Do you like that he did this? Are you a fan of this body? I mean, what do you think? Me personally, first impressions, I think it's wicked, man. I think this thing is super cool. I love the wheel combination, the wheel and tire combination with this body. On point. On point. I think he killed it there. I think it looks great, man. There's really not a lot for me to say as far as like first impression. I think it just looks killer. Now, the one thing that is bugging the holy snot out of me is the lack of an interior, but like he said, it is in the works, so maybe we'll see that in the future entries that because he submitted this once already, so, or again already since this, so maybe we'll see some interior action going on here. But I think it looks great, man. I think this thing looks killer. I would like to see some scale hubs instead of those lock nuts on there. And yeah, that's really it. You know, there's not a whole lot I would say to change on this. It's just a cool build. Excuse me, still all clogged up here. There's an action shot, just proving that it works, I guess. Looks like he's pulling a wheel off the ground there, doing some full throttle action. And woo, glamour shot there. That looks good. I'm trying to zoom in. There we go. Looks good, man. The back of that thing looks awesome. I like it, man. I like it a lot. Back shot. That's a little blurry. I can't really make nothing out, but I can see that he has bumper stickers all on his bumper. They look to be the proper size bumper stickers, so bonus for super scale stickers. I like that. All his stickers seem to be pretty properly, you know, sized, so yeah, I like it, man. This thing is looking killer. Cargo net, that's what I'm seeing here. I like the cargo net. Cargo net holding everything in place. Genius idea. Really like that. This thing is cool, man. I would love to own one of these. This is really, really cool. Not a lot to see here, though. I mean, we've kind of seen it. I like the mirrors are still there. Door handles are there. Some rock sliders would be cool. Oh, there we go. Now we can see underneath. Good job on hiding everything. I'm not seeing a lot of anything under here. Looks like everything's been painted or hidden for the most part. I like that. Good job. Axles look nice and worn. And more roof rack action. I like it, man. I think it really is just a good job. I think that you took the time to you know, come up with something unique here, and I actually dig it. I really like it a lot. I mean, it's not every day you see a Pinto. Oh, and there's Tommy right there. Oh, look at that collection behind him too. Awesome, man. He has definitely got it going on there with the RCs. There's a RC wall. Hey, Tommy, shout out to you, man. I love this thing. The Gremlin is really cool. Definitely unique. Definitely something you don't see every day. I can't wait to see your other entry of it. I like it. You guys let him know what you think. Do you like this thing? Or you think it's dumb? What do you think? I mean, I think it's awesome. I think this is a killer rig. It's probably fun to drive. Just different, you know, unique. I'm all about that. Please get an interior in there. I'd love to see an interior in it. And don't cut corners. Go all in, man. Definitely get, like, you know, full three-dimensional interior action going on there. Anyways, that being said, Tommy, thank you very much for submitting your build, man. I really, really do appreciate it. I look forward to seeing the other submission. And you guys know what it is. Give them that feedback in the comments. I think we're going to call it a day, though. Yeah. That's it, huh? That's it. That's it. We're going to call it a day. So I am going to get up off of here and get some breakfast. It's about that time. You know what it is, everybody. Have fun out there. Be safe. Get out and hit some trails. And you know what it is. Piece of chicken grease. I say you know what it is like 3 times right there. So you know what it is for sure. Piece of chicken grease. Yeah.